follow the wind.
Really? You do that? Oh, but that's too much. I can't.
No, really, it's all right. We want to do
Yes, and to be
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss some?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
Perhaps you should allow me to... I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Yes, it was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It reminded me of an astrolabe my grandfather gave me when I was 7 years old. I was curious if... Little did I know...
It's not...
Oh, yes, that's the one. But
don't be mistaken.
Oh! I don't think... right. You better not slack off today, Lessig.
No, I'll get right to work.
Either way, Lessig is going to be in charge of making lunch for everyone today.
Yes, I'll do my...
What was that?
No, I mean...
Very good.
Seems Adia has a little more pep in her step after finding others to help do the work.
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
And there she goes. Maybe this is how...
Yeah.
Where are we going now? We're going to retrieve the last missing component. My working theory is that the director listed on the sign has it.
No details slips by our general.
What's a director? A director is a kind of job. The one we're looking... Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage, similar to how Idia is responsible for managing the whole realm. Wow! Sounds like Miss Idia must be way busier! You'd think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idia?
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual. The director doesn't get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse making... But I'm trying to remember... Huh? Hey, don't forget! I'm just the master...
I believe it's that way. Though he might prefer to be alone, and having a view. So if I were him, I'd probably pick a...
But how do you know which direction the theater is?
Simple. The overall layout and decorations...
Oh, good point!
Where did that blasted automation mechanism go? The male actor standees are here. Who's that? Idia?
Yes, Sosimos! 'Tis I, Idia! How's that for a dramatic entrance?
This is a surprise. I was sure you'd be...
Curled up in a fetal position, crying to yourself?
Wow, what a fascinating little creature. Did you just...
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon's no mind reader. Just call it an educated guess.
It seems everyone shares a similar opinion of...
I knew from the start that a managerial...
Mascot? Is that a new...
Okay, enough about me. And that...
I do. I'm afraid the...
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
No. Till we fix the stick...
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more...
Or maybe the component is broken and we need to fix it.
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts. I'll wager...
What has gotten... Although I was hoping that... You're a big group.
A show? I want to help. Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a bit of a roadblock in my... Suddenly, I got my muse back. I don't know how to explain it, but something about seeing all of you finally helped me figure out how to continue my script.
Huh? You mean that story you've been stuck on forever?
Yes, really. Just give me a little time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idia.
Whoa! And he's off to write the script.
Sosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a maid. Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I see what I can do?
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient, the heroine, was the missing piece of... Well, is everything clear?
Director Zosimos, how do you pronounce this word?
Let me see. That's sojourn. It means to stay for a while. This is a very cute moment, so let's make sure that comes through in the performance.
Oh, wait. There's another word I don't know here.
It's okay, Klee. We can go through your lines together a few more times after this meeting's over.
That would be most appreciated, Kaya. I had a feeling about you, actually. You seem to know a thing or two about character acting. Tell me.
You're too kind. It's all in the script, really.
Oh, you think so? Well, you definitely have a knack for it. If I make it as a big-time
What can I say?
Great. Fantastic. If you need me for anything, I'll be in the big theater, right in the center of this area.
Wonder what the theaters are like here. Let's go check it out while everyone's still getting ready.
Time to go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where did it go? I put it right here.
Hey, Zosimos! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. Please, come here. Feast your eyes on this stage. I designed it.
So, directors have to design the stage?
Oh, I'm no ordinary director. I take a more holistic approach. Directing, script writing, stage...
Sounds like a lot of work. Adia wouldn't be able to handle that kind of job.
Idia has her work cut out for her too, you know. Well, she just says what she thinks. You don't know how to write or... But even though I'm very grateful to her.
So, what did you do?
Like I said, from a young age, every time I came home... Unfortunately, I couldn't offer much beyond my practical skills. So I ended up spending most of... Don't get me wrong, I do love building this...
No wonder you only wrote director on the sign.
Exactly. By the way...
The one you only...
Yeah, if it's not here, but...
No problem.
Time to go. Cheh.
Whoa! Look at all these books! Now, where's the master script?
Into the wind.
Oh, it sounds like a water droplet is on the second floor. Let's go have a look.
Nature.
Wow. This looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the direct... Most... Then this is the only Let's go give it to Director Zosimos! Zosimos, we got your script!
Ah, thank you. That's a huge help. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what...
You don't sound...
It's true. I realize now, even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, the performance will be slight... The truth is that now, of course, preprints, but Idea said...
So...
I'd like the Traveler to go into the pre... The reason is...
Oh, Paimon!
Yes, even if it really is...
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like...
Thank you. Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice'll, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler, the star kept moving through the sky.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs, but he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
The Dagger Bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is only a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
A bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
And so, the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives. A thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
With scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket!
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check those boards.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. Ugh, what a pain.
I can help! Traveler, catch! It's a Jumpy Dumpty!
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty, who was passing by, helped to clear a path for her.
Oh, thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man!
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle. Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick, get in the light.
Coming!
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
Oh me! Oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy! But better still, a sojourner's home!
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
Oh, am I supposed to blow into it? Wow, it lit up!
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself. After the mage finished telling her story, she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then? The bottle seemed to softly inquire.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find her. When the Dagger Bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the Dagger Bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well. Mr. Honorary Knight! Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery mage! Wow, great costume, Glee! As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat! Glee loves it! Thanks, Mr. Zosimos! Oh, wait, no, I mean...
Mr. Director? Ha! No one's ever called me that before. Thank you, my dear little mage. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy.
Miss Adia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me, but you were the one who designed and made it. You're amazing. Yeah, that's amazing! And it sounds like Adia did a great job too.
It was nothing really. Just one of the...
Sewing is an art in its own right.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna...
She gets embarrassed so...
Idea's a sense...
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay.
So, what did you all think of the play?
Huh? Uh-oh. Time to get serious.
Oh, absolutely. I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't mince your words. Go ahead. Speak your mind. I can take it.
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere. The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment anyone started to show any kind of substance...
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I would add that in its attempt to pay tribute to the series 1,000 Nights, all semblance of a coherent was sacrificed. Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Miss Adia, what are you doing back here?
Oh, you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Huh. Especially when it has to do with criticizing my show.
But there was one thing You think so?
Itia, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Okay, in that case,
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin.
the ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. And doesn't anyone else find it?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage.
What a great...
I wouldn't say I...
Still, now that...
We all use our... Fast forward to... Of course, a director can accomplish... No...
Hey, don't mention...
Okay. Here, take this. Your...
It's the bottle from the show! The one that lit up when I blew into it.
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind why it lights up?
Oh, maybe there's an invisible fairy inside that opens its eyes when you blow into it.
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait. This needs tightening up a little. Hold on. This will only take a second.
This outfit's more fashionable than I imagined.
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Itia wants to do a little something for you. She says it'll be a dream come true.
A dream come true?
Yes. She said her words, not mine. I have to disagree, though. I have never thought...
If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
Wow! Cool! Kaya's turned into the real Dagger Bandit!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day? It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Don't be silly. If I know our director, nothing will make him happier than to see his ideas brought to life by the right actor.
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the show?
Zosimos drew up countless designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there. I hope the result isn't a disappointment.
Oh, it's perfect. Idia, I'm... Oh, I'm so touched.
How are you doing? Recovered?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well,
Can I keep wearing my costume?
Please do, by all means. Both of you can keep your costumes.
Yay! Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing.
I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an unforgettable...
Sure. I think I can be a bandit for a little longer.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friends.
Yeah. Never again.
Oh, Eula and Kale! You got back before us!
Yes.
How is Lissig?
He finished all the...
Oh. If you say so.
Isn't this where we've...
Correct! The court.
Whoa, so to fix it, same process as usual.
Exactly!
It's hard to forget after doing it so...
Let's get going!
Yay!
The hub consists of these components. All you need to do is place them onto the...
Something that...
The right shape. But we've never seen what it looks like.
Oh, don't worry about it. Close enough will do. As long as it can spin, it'll be fine. Should be fine. I think.
Sometimes you have no stand...
Wait, this is Zosimos' bottle lamp. Try sticking it in somewhere where there's a gap. And maybe on the right.
What's making that shadow? Is it the rope? I feel like the rope should go from one part to another to connect them together.
I guess it'll be time for us to leave once...
If I remember correctly, so maybe that's the cat...
why isn't it turning?
The components are back in the core, and the hub is restored to its proper shape again. That's all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day.
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
What?
Huh? All of us are dying to see it. Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Idea. In her element.
I want to see Idea using her magic powers too! I bet they're super awesome! What are you guys talking about? And how is
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
As I've said all along, there's much more to Idea than she gives herself credit for. She has a very special power.
Though, did you notice right away, General? I only found out when I was chatting with Eula.
So our general was the first to notice. It seems like she's more perceptive than she lets on.
I'd say the same about you, Kaya.
What the? All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, for people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it?
Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Then my mind started to wander as I was reading a storybook, and suddenly, I had a thought. Since hydro-eidolons can change into any form, why not human form?
You hit the nail on the head. All right, in that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more. I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away. My name is Idea.
Wow, Idea! You're so pretty!
Now that I'm in my true form, I suddenly feel a little embarrassed.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on. I'm too shy.
Wait, so does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. But I'm always curious about what brings people here. So I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of...
Exactly.
It's a truly
I've just realized something. It was after the...
So now...
Don't worry. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this mirage...
I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart.
Me neither.
I'll always...
Very good.
But this one's all yours, Idea. Our met...
Huh? Huh? That's strange. Nothing happened. Oh, crumbs. Not now. Not right off the back of everyone putting me on a pedestal and me acting like this is going to be my big moment. Oh. Someone get me a bottle. I'm hiding myself away. See you in a...
you're...
What now? This was the only way. Now I'll never... Yes, General Sangoro?
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the
Ah, the Shinro casket. That sounds... Here. Is this it?
Wow! A huge shell! It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier!
It was once a rich... several centuries. The pearl that goes with it.
Huh?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light.
Oh, I get it now.
I understand now, too.
To get back to the story, yet countless people who...
Wow.
It is.
But
It's simple. For example, in my wish, Itia,
me? My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Valurian Mirage in the past will achieve what they even though I know full and I know despite all of that somehow, someday, they will achieve their
okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Come on, hurry! Yay! Itia, you're back.
everyone's praise and curious quest.
Please don't say...
Yeah, I have friends like that too, if you ask me.
Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's...
Well, at least the domain is fixed now.
What's the matter, Klee?
I suddenly have loads and loads of more wishes. I want to ride the choo-choo cart again and look down from up. Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Idia?
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
That's okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Mr. Honorary Knight. Are we sure about this? What happens if we fall off? Well, yeah, but Paimon's just...
Don't worry, I'll be there.
Into the wind. Time to go. I follow the wind.
Wow! So high! I can see everything! Idia, next time you need to bring Kaya and the others up here.
Sure thing. Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out. They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset. Some of them can't bear to leave. Others regret ever setting foot in this place.
Do you ever get sad, Idia?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met. Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using hydro-eidolons. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy. It feels like I'm here. I just think that every dream, whether someone is still working towards their, as long as whenever they,
Well, I feel time for Paimon.
How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up in one mouthful! I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side.
Yep, I want to get everyone together for one last ride on the choo-choo cart.
Yeah. Yeah.